Hey guys, before I get into the review proper of The Force Awakens, I first wanted to apologize for not putting out a video that I said I was going to do, and that was kind of just a diary of my day leading up to seeing The Force Awakens, and there were a couple reasons for that. One, the movie theater I went to see it at was about 35 minutes away, and I was going to initially put my phone, which I used to record, on my car's dashboard. Unfortunately, my dashboard wasn't designed to hold it very well, which I should have looked at before, but it kept falling off when I tried to record, and I figured it wasn't worth it to get into an accident just to record that part of the video. And the second reason was I was also very ill that day, and my voice was kind of gone, so I don't think it would have turned out a very good video. And I didn't do a review after because I was wrecked. I had a really great time, which I'll get into in the review, but I was wrecked and I barely made it home awake. So, and I think I took the next day off from work after. But anyway, that's why I didn't do that video. So I do apologize. So this is kind of just a belated review of the movie. And now to get into the review proper, what did I think of the movie? Well, I think the best way to describe it, for me at least, was it was the Star Wars movie I've been waiting for since 1999. It was great. Not only was it a good Star Wars movie, it was just a good movie in general. The characters were great, the dialogue was great, the effects were amazing, blending CG with practical effects. It just had that old New Hope feel to it. And also the new characters, the new actors, Daisy Ridley, John Boyega, Adam Driver, they were just made for their roles. They were made for the roles. It was great to see some new blood injected into the whole Star Wars franchise. And the humor, like I said, the humor was great in this movie too, and it felt natural. It wasn't like you had a character specifically made for humor, like with the prequels of Jar Jar Binks, or at least Episode 1 anyway. And the humor just kind of came from the interaction between the characters. Even the villain, my boy here, Kylo Ren, had a couple funny moments. You think he's a big menacing character, but he actually had a couple funny moments in the movie. I'm not going to spoil anything about the plot or anything. It was nice to also see a female character have a lead role in Star Wars. I mean, you had Princess Leia, but I don't think she was not the main focus of the original trilogy. That was more Luke, and the old actors who came back for the movie, Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, and very briefly Mark Hamill. They all just slipped right back into their roles as if, you know, Return of the Jedi was filmed yesterday. It was great. Especially kudos to Harrison Ford for keeping that Han Solo, kind of that cocky smuggler, keeping that alive, you know, which is ironic if you watch the movie. And I won't spoil that for you either. And like I said, the pacing of the movie was great, I thought. You didn't have, you know, the boring political stuff from the prequels or anything like that. This was made by a Star Wars fan for Star Wars fans, and I couldn't be any more grateful for that. The one major complaint I've already heard about the movie, and it's been out for almost a month now as of this video, was that it took too many plot elements from A New Hope and just kind of redressed them and just kind of redid them. And I was actually okay with that because you kind of needed to do that to bridge the old fans into the new movie, and also to hook the newer fans to the franchise. So I had no problem with that. Oh, and I also forgot to mention Oscar Isaacs. For the short amount of time he was in the movie, it's hard for me to say. He might have been my favorite character in the movie. I mean, I also liked John Boyega's character Finn a lot. He was very funny, and like I said, Rey, Daisy Ridley's character, was also a very strong female presence in the movie, which was a breath of fresh air. So I recommend definitely going to see this movie if you haven't seen it yet. I mean, it's already broken the domestic box office. It toppled Avatar. Let's see if we can get it to go worldwide now. Um, and I've seen it twice, and I can honestly say the second time was actually even better than the first time, because even though you already kind of know what's going to happen, especially when you go with someone who hasn't seen it yet, it's great. It's great. So, you know, A plus, 5 out of 5. It definitely was my favorite movie of 2015, which I only saw 5 of, which was The Kingsman, Avengers 2, Jurassic World, Ant-Man, and then this. And this obviously was my favorite movie of the year. So that's my review. And like I said, I'm sorry that I didn't get this out a lot earlier. Um, in the meantime, I'm kind of hoping to. I know I keep saying this, but I'm kind of hoping to up the production of this show. And what I'd like to do maybe is, I see a lot of YouTubers doing it using Patreon, because what I have to do is I record with an iPhone, and I have very primitive editing equipment, so I kind of almost have to do everything in one take, which is why you see me doing a lot of ums and so I just kind of let them go. But, you know, maybe if I do some crowdfunding, possibly, I might be able to get some better editing equipment, and maybe even a better camera, because I'm just doing this all on an iPhone. So I would love to do that, and maybe even get some video capture equipment for, say, my Xbox, or now I have a PlayStation 4, and maybe capture some video game footage. And I know I can use Fraps for PC footage, but I'd like to use something a little more professional, have it be a little bit cleaner. So yeah, so I'm possibly going to look into that. Not going to make any commitments yet, or say, like, go fund me on Patreon, you know, yet. But I am going to look into it and see what I need to do and what I can do. So hopefully I can up the production value of the show pretty soon. Alright, and thank you for watching Couch Potato Movie Reviews, and hopefully I'll be out with some more reviews of movies that I actually own in the near future. And thanks for watching, and have a great day.